Welcome back to Motivation and Mindset Show with your host, Coach Morfit. Today's knowledge transfer is about success and the sacrifices we intentionally make on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. Success represents the achievement of your goals, dreams, and aspirations. You can break down success how you see fit. We're all different, and success can look different for all of us. Sometimes we need a successful week, a successful afternoon, maybe a successful mindset for this job interview, exam, final, report, or maybe you need a break away from your comfort zones. But achieving this type of success often comes at a price. Successful people understand that sacrifices must be made along the way to reach their desired levels of success, and how developing this mindset contributes to their journey towards personal success. Hopefully, this will reveal some unknown territories of success and provide you with the tools so you can develop that successful mindset in your own personal lives, starting right now. Okay, let's define success real quick. Success can be defined in so many different ways based on your goals and values. It could be professional, personal, social, or a combination of those. Regardless of the specific definition, success is often associated with hard work, dedication, and resilience. Sacrifice is temporary, only with the right mindset, and hopefully you can gain a few new life tools here. So what's the importance of success? Sacrifice is highly personal. Sacrifice is highly personal. It's an individual journey. The type of sacrifice made for personal success is intentional. We're intentionally putting ourselves through this journey, and you have to find a way to align sacrifice with your core values and long-term vision. It involves giving up immediate pleasures or comforts in exchange for long-term gains. Successful individuals understand sacrifices are necessary to propel them forward and to level them up. Here's a few examples of the different types of sacrifices that will lead you towards the various levels of success. Just as we align our goals and rewards, they have to complement one another. You can't match a small goal with a big reward. Small goals equal small rewards, small habits, small changes, leading towards long-term success. Daily sacrifices could equal replacing one of your meals with a healthy meal, for example. Here's a 1-2-3 example. Match the levels of success with 1, a mindset, 2, a sacrifice, and 3, a reward. Write that one down. Match the levels of success with 1, a mindset, 2, a sacrifice, and 3, a reward. Let's start with daily sacrifices. Waking up earlier. Sacrificing precious sleep to start the day with a productive routine. It could be something subtle as exercising, journaling, praying, meditating, stretching, or writing down important tasks for the day first thing in the morning. Wake up earlier. Number 2, limiting social media use. Sacrifice the temptation. Sacrifice the temptation. Start building small disciplinary habits. Sacrifice the temptation of endless scrolling, especially in the morning before getting out of bed. Focus on you and your mindset when you first wake up. Don't check emails, social media, or anything that'll take away your attention from you. If you get tempted, remind yourself of your why. You're going to talk to yourself a little bit more and more each morning to convince yourself of this intentional sacrifice. Number 3, skipping unhealthy snacks. Sacrificing the temptation of junk food treats. Obesity is the number 1 cause of death in the United States. More than 40% of adults in the US are obese, and another 20% on top of that are obese children. I see it like this: eat healthy, think healthy, move healthy. Increasing the quality of questions I ask myself. Increasing my self-motivation to gain access to the next level of personal success. Remember, it's a sacrifice, an intentional sacrifice. Okay, weekly sacrifices. Number 1, cutting back on leisure activities. Here's one I use. Here's a quote that kind of leads into what I'm talking about. Quote, focusing on me means saying no to the outside world for a little bit. Quote, sacrificing a night out with friends or family so I can dedicate more time to work, personal projects, or learning. Permanent change means making personal change. Think about it like this. If nothing changes in your personal life, then nothing will change for your children, family, grandchildren. One of the rarest things we can leave for the next generation is our personal legacy. Nobody will remember how much money you had, but they'll remember what type of person you were. Number 2, working weekends. Sacrifice video games, bar hopping, birthday parties, or social events on weekends to catch up on tasks, complete projects, or invest additional effort in personal development. And if that's too much of a change, then that's good that you can recognize that within yourself right now. That's part of self-awareness. Remember, too much change too soon is not good for anyone or any one thing. So make small changes. Attend the weekend extravaganzas only after putting in some personal development work first. Do the work and reward yourself by going to that party. Use those events as rewards. You're starting to condition the mind to think differently now. So later down the road, when you want to tackle a bigger goal, your mind won't go into fear mode right away. It'll say, hey, I see this big life obstacle. I wonder how we're going to reward ourselves after figuring this out, rather than trying to convince you about why this goal is too big and how you should give up and never think about goals like this in the future ever again. It's a mindset. The body will always follow the mind. Get FOMO out of your system. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. The only thing you're missing out on is your future. Number 3, limiting TV or entertainment time. Sacrifice binge watching everything. Remember, use binge watching as a reward now. Create space for personal growth, reading, skill building activities, complete an investable goal, then go watch Netflix. Make a self-commitment and follow through with it. You're building your confidence and self-discipline levels to attack yearly goals down the road. But if you can't follow through with limiting your TV time, then you're just lying to yourself. And if you can lie to yourself, then you can lie to anyone and everyone. You can't help others unless you help yourself first. Okay, monthly sacrifices. Here's the first example, financial budgeting. Sacrificing unnecessary expenses or luxuries to save money for future investments, business endeavors, weekend getaways, or personal development opportunities. Replace going out to eat with friends for homemade cooking meals once a week, twice a week. Get involved with your community and attend farmers market or mom and pop stores to get your breakfast, lunch, and dinners commodities. By making these shifts now, you're helping out your local communities. Maybe that's part of your personal values, and creating more gratitude for yourself. And remember, results run parallel with gratitude. Number 2, decluttering and organizing. Sacrificing time and energy to declutter living or workspaces will create a more organized environment for improved productivity and focus. Start with your closet. Start with one small area at a time. Remember to condition your mind to attack problems by breaking them down into smaller, manageable pieces, so you don't get overwhelmed or stressed out right away. When the negative thoughts arise, it's part of your negative confirmation bias. We're all born with it. It's part of the laws of human nature. We'll talk more about that later. Number 3, remember, we're still in our monthly, okay? Personal time allocation. Sacrificing some personal free time to plan and set goals for the upcoming month reassures a more structured and purposeful approach towards life. Take a look around and look at someone who's not as structured or organized. Maybe somebody you know who's not organized or structured. Let me guess, they're always in a rush, late to everything, messy car, messy home, messy room, forgetful. I'm not calling these people out. I'm saying we all have a choice. You can choose to live your life in reactive mode and guessing your next move in life, or you begin taking ownership of your life so you can develop and level up and raise the bar of your personal long-term success starting right now. By setting some time aside on a weekly and monthly basis, plan 80 to 90% and leave 10 to 20% for last minute changes. It reduces the stress. It reduces the stress of planning. Here's another affirmation I use. Plan for the worst, expect the best. Remember, success is the point where preparation and opportunity meet. If you're prepared, the opportunity will show up, leading toward a successful outcome. And the more prepared you are, naturally, the more confident you are. Okay, moving on to yearly sacrifices. Number 1, postponing vacations. Sacrificing immediate travel or leisure plans to focus on career milestones, business growth, or personal growth. Start using vacations as rewards for bigger goals now. Go to Cabo, go to Tulum only after receiving a promotion at work, or after completing a trade certification, maybe after completing 1 year of college with a 3.5 GPA. Your brain loves challenges. Remember to match the goal with the reward. Make your goal as personal as it can be. So while you're sitting in Cabo or relaxing on the weekend getaway, you can reflect on the process and emotional sacrifice you accomplished. Self-reflecting after completing a goal can teach you more about yourself than any therapy session can. I'll attach a link with some self-reflecting awareness questions at the end, so you can begin asking yourself these questions. Remember to feed your mind with quality food so you can start developing quality questions, quality planning, and quality executions. An undisciplined mindset leads to undisciplined behaviors. An undisciplined mindset leads to undisciplined behaviors. Number 2, continuing education. Sacrifice time and resource to pursue advanced degrees, certifications, or personal development programs to enhance your knowledge and skills. Just by reading 3 to 5 books a year, the statistics and data show you can increase your annual salaries by 10 to 15% a year. Knowledge pays. The largest factor with job positions is the amount of knowledge you have required. Number 3, delay gratification. Sacrificing immediate rewards or purchases to save money for significant investments, like buying a home, starting a business, or funding a dream project. For example, one of my year-long goal sacrifices I've made in the past was to maximize my education. I started at a community college, then went straight to a graduate school. The sacrifice was going out with friends, not attending weekend parties, losing time with friends and family. But the reward was to build my passionate business, touch lives through my personal life experiences and struggles, leading towards becoming an inspirational leader so others could have someone who might be 1 or 2 steps past them so they can see that it is possible. Anything is possible. Sacrifice is temporary only with the right mindset. These examples of daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly sacrifices are tools you can start injecting into your own personal lives and your mindset right now. This second, success is a mindset. Just like anything else you want in life, it will always start and it will always end with you. I'll bring some science into this. Isaac Newton's third law of motion states, for every action, there's a reaction. But if you don't take action, you're only left with a reaction. Now life is out of your control. And how long has that been going on for? Mindset.